Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for September. I hope you're well. I am going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Gemini out there, so guys, take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Please keep in mind that the energies can reverse in a general reading, so if it's resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Gemini, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Gemini? Gemini. All right, Gemini, you are starting out with the Emperor in the reverse. You have the Six of Swords. And you have the Seven of Pentacles reverse. So there's some situation, Gemini, that you may be dealing with here that it feels like it's just out of control. And I feel like you don't really want to go in and take control of it because you're moving forward. Whatever this was chaotic, or is, because it's in your current energy. It's a chaotic situation. It's spun out of control, and you're like, nah, I'm just going to move towards my own peace. I'm no longer going to invest in this situation any longer. You know, it's just not for me. So I'm going to move forward. I'm moving on. Let me see who is in your energy. Show me who is in Gemini's energy. Show me who is in Gemini's energy. All right, so we have the Three of Cups. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Well, somebody wants a reconciliation with you. I don't feel like you agree. This is somebody, there was a painful ending between you and this person, and I feel like this person's done a lot of healing. They have feelings for you, but they're kind of keeping those to themselves right now. But they want a reconciliation. Yeah, they definitely do. Let me see. They could have been involved with somebody new, and that hasn't worked out. And now they're wanting to, you know, explore the possibility of this connection. But I feel like you're feeling that it's very chaotic. Let me see the energy between Gemini and this person. Some of you could be feeling like, okay, well, this person, you know, didn't work out with someone else, and that's why, you know, they want to come back. Knight of Swords. So the energy between the two of you is, I feel like there may have been an argument at some point, but somebody has spoken a truth here, and that truth was very stinging. It hurt. It was a painful truth. Let me see what's affecting this connection. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's been back and forth communication here, but I feel like somebody said something during this back and forth communication that was extremely painful. And I feel like you haven't forgotten it, and that may be part of why you're trying to move forward. Let me see the outcome at the end of the week. The Four of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like there is love here. I have to say that. In fact, this could even be a soulmate connection for some of you. There's a dreamy energy. You're both thinking about one another. But I don't really see that anybody is trying to reach out. It's the energy almost of this being a missed opportunity. And it could be that this is a missed opportunity because of the conflict that may have happened or the harsh words. I definitely feel like this person is more invested in bringing this together than you are, because I don't see you wanting to invest with this person. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Magician. This is underlying energy. You could be dealing with another Gemini. You don't have to be, but you could be. I do feel like you're manifesting what it is that you want, but it seems to me like you're manifesting progress forward, moving away from chaos, prioritizing your peace. So let's clarify. They're manifesting you, though, I'm telling you. Let me see why the Emperor is in reverse for Gemini. Ace of Wands reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, so there was an ending here, and it was about chaos. You feel like this is just not a successful relationship. And for some of you, it could be because there was some sexual impropriety on one or both sides. I don't know. I definitely feel like you're not feeling passionate towards this person anymore. I feel like you want this to end because it's chaotic for you, and you feel that it's just not going to be successful. And I'm hearing for somebody that you don't feel like this person really sees you. They don't really see you at all. Why is the Six of Swords here for Gemini? Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. You're definitely saying, because you've got that twice. You're definitely saying, I am not going to take charge of this. I'm not going to be the one to take action. I'm moving forward. And you're defending yourself in this. You could have family or friends that's like, are you sure that's what you want to do, Gemini? I feel like, yeah, you're going to defend your stance here. And I definitely am seeing conflict. And that conflict had a great deal to do with your decision to move forward. I also feel like somebody said something. It may have been you or it may have been them. Could have been both. But there was some very harsh words said. But I feel like you're not backing down from it. Let me see why the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Nine of Wands and Justice in reverse. Yeah, you're not investing in this because you are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I feel like you've learned a lot in this connection, but I also feel like you don't trust this person anymore. There was some kind of an injustice done here, and it does look like it was sexually related. That has had a huge effect on you. It could have even been that somebody told you or told them, whoever was, you know, and take that only if it applies, because I don't think that's for everybody. But I do feel like whatever has happened here, you feel like you were treated unjustly. You don't trust this person any longer. And I feel like you're just tired. You're just exhausted. This is known as the wounded warrior. You're just exhausted. Some of you, there could be legal implications that are taking place, particularly if you are married. So I definitely feel like you just don't want to invest anything into this anymore. You're prioritizing your peace. Now let's look at their energy. We have the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for the person in Gemini's energy? Yeah, they want to renew this. Ace of Cups. And the Moon in reverse. So if they haven't told you this, they're going to. Yeah, they may have been keeping this quiet or keeping this hidden for a time. I do feel like they're going to let you know this. Remember, I told you they have these feelings that they've been holding back. Well, they're going to come forward and they're going to reveal those feelings. They're going to tell you, if they haven't already, that they want to bring this back together. They want to reunite with you. They feel like you are their cup of love. But you're not feeling it. So they're going to tell you this. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse? You could be dealing with a Cancer sign. I'm getting strong Gemini. So some of you are dealing with another Gemini. All right, so we have the Two of Cups and we have the Hierophant in reverse. Again, they're going to approach you. This person is thinking about approaching you. They've been holding back, but they want to approach you. They want to reveal to you how they feel. And they feel like they love you. They do love you, but I feel like you're not over whatever took place here. Yeah, there was definitely some kind of conflict here between the two of you that ended this connection. So, let me see why the Ten of Swords is in reverse. There could have been some sort of secret that got revealed for some of you that ended this connection as well. All right, so we have the Magician. That's your underlying energy here, and that's telling me that this person, just like I said in the beginning, this person is manifesting you. All right, so we have the Magician, we have the World, and we have the Fool in reverse. So this person is doing their utmost to manifest healing in the connection. They want to end the cycle of separation and have a new beginning. And they're frustrated. They're feeling frustrated because they are manifesting this new beginning and it's not happening. So their frustration is growing. That's probably what's going to cause them to come towards you. Let me see why this Knight of Swords is here between Gemini and this person. All right, we have the Eight of Swords reversed, and we have the Strength card in reverse. They're afraid to come towards you. I think they're still going to do it, but they're afraid to do so. Leo energy is here. I think I said Taurus, Pisces is here. But you basically what I'm seeing in your energy, Gemini, is you're saying, look, this wasn't successful the first go around, you know? I don't want to do this again. I feel like you're going to stand your ground. You freed yourself from this, and you're not even concerned with this person. Is the way it's showing to me. It's like you don't want to deal with this. Let me see why the Eight of Swords is here. Four of Swords. King of Swords. This person's going to come towards you. I'm telling you, they're going to reach out to you. They're afraid to do it, but they are going to overcome that fear. You don't want to talk to them. In your mind, you've freed yourself from this. You're done. You've said everything you need to say. Now you're moving on. And I keep getting it over and over. So it's not like you don't appear to be ambiguous about it. I feel like you haven't been talking to this person. I feel like you don't want to talk to them. You're over it. And in their energy, they're so focused on you. They want to talk about, how do you feel? They want to talk about the ending. They want to talk about the conflict. They want to have this back and forth conversation. I feel like this person may even reach out to you more than once. It's almost like these feelings have been building and building in them. And even though they're afraid to reach out to you, and I can see why, because you're not really backing down from your stance here. So, just a thought, Gemini. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but, you might not want to be harsh with them because you live with what you do, and nobody makes you do anything. And you can say no nicely. I'm not encouraging you to reconcile or to talk to them, but you can say no nicely and know that you did that you kept your integrity. Because this person they're afraid to reach out, although I do think they're going to. Why is the Four of Cups here? Show me the outcome between Gemini and this person. You could be dealing with another Gemini. I'm getting that very strongly for somebody, or possibly a Libra or an Aquarius. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. We have the Nine of Swords reversed, and Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so some of you may have moved on. Some of you are not single any longer. You may have already moved on from this person. I will tell you, the person in your energy does struggle with codependency, and this is something that they do need to address. They need to deal with that. I'm seeing also Sagittarian energy, but I feel like this is a missed opportunity here. I feel like you don't want to be concerned with this person. Like I said, some of you are no longer single, but I feel like you feel this person treated you incorrectly at some point. You don't want to invest in the connection. You don't even want to talk to them, and you don't want to worry about any of it. You're kind of saying, like, that's your problem. I've already moved on. And in their energy, they really do need to heal. There is a codependent energy here that's being spurred on by fear that they need to address. But I feel like you don't care. You're done with this. So bottom of the deck is a Page of Swords in the reverse. This is underlying energy, and it does indicate that you're manifesting to basically have nothing to do with this person. Yeah, you're like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. So I can imagine some of you are like, why is this person showing up in my reading? Because that's really your energy. You're just done. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to know about them. You don't want to know what's going on with them. You're moving towards your own peace, and some of you are already involved with someone else. So I'm going to pull an oracle card. Pulling for Gemini. All right, you have number 18. You're getting a lot of 9s. It says forbidden. So let's look at that. Give me just a second. All right. It says that you're being sent a warning that you're about to enter into a situation that will not be easy and could cause you or others pain. So it says not all doorways are meant to be opened. Not all relationships are good for you, and not all love is expressed, and not all desires are realized. Right now I'm saying no to you. The symbol for forbidden also reminds you that although you may feel pain when someone rejects you, this is one of my ways of protecting you. I may whisper in someone's ear to stay away. It's for the best, even if you don't believe it right now. This is a symbol to move on and choose another path. Wow. So I almost feel like, Gemini, that's not for you. That's for the person in your energy. Although you could have another situation that's not showing up here that you're feeling very drawn towards. So just take it as it resonates, or, you know, if you're the cross watcher, you know, take it as a warning that not all paths are right for you. All right, I hope that this has been helpful. If you've resonated with this reading, Gemini, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Gemini, know that you are loved, and namaste.